There's a major concern, though, worldwide of the impact that such a disclosure would have on the institutions of our planet, namely religion and sociological institutions. In other words, there's a wide theory of thought here that if such knowledge being made public would disrupt the entire planet and all the civilizations upon it. So careful study is going into every step of it being released to the public. It will come out. It's just going to be done over a period of time that will allow the public to absorb it without going into a mass panic.
Like with these gloves, you say you can't cut them and stuff. Why don't you just have someone study, you know,
well, they are being studied.
I mean, just by you guys trying to cut it, or?
Oh, not just by me. No, I've got some connections and some people working for me, and I'm working with people that have the means to test all this.
Ah, okay. How come your sign says IIIS real?
Well, the sign was something that was done up at the last moment. The sign is of little importance to what we're really saying here.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Good point. Good point. Hey, question about the organs coming out of the body. They look kind of mushy, and they weren't connected to the body, it appeared. What about that, Mr. X?
This alien body underwent a really terrific crash when it crashed upon the hillside in the Olympic Peninsula. That was a result of mass impact. The organs inside were severely damaged. That's why it appeared to be just a mush of organs that we were pulling from the body. Yes, that is a result of the crash itself.
Okay, we've got another caller online here. Caller, why don't you go ahead? Your name and what city you're calling from?
Your red shirt sucks.
Thank you. Hey, thanks.
We have them all out there.
Appreciate that. We've got another caller. Caller, go ahead. Your name and what city you're calling from?
Well, my name's Alex, calling from Auburn. Okay, now the guy in black, he's supposed to, like, be silhouetted because he's in fear of his life or something?
Oh, definitely. He is in big trouble.
Okay, well,
you
know, wouldn't it be safer to, like, make a videotape at home, send it into the studio instead of going down to the studio in person where, like, some Fed could just go down there and knock him off because he knows where he is? Because it is a live show, isn't it?
Yes, it probably would be safer, but if I did it that way, there would be no way I could respond to the questions as they come in from the viewing audience. I decided to take it upon myself and to take this risk so I could answer each question to the best of my ability. I knew that people would be very curious about what they're seeing.
You know, there's an excitement about a live show also. It's tape shows just are kind of stale. Live shows are more exciting. Certainly puts us on edge just having his life in danger and us being close to him.
Okay, but you know, in addition to, like, taking regular questions, I guess you guys are also being subjected to, would you say, 75% abusive questions?
Yes, by taking live calls, we are dealing with not only the legitimate questions, but the genuine bozos that are out there. Yeah.
So instead of answering, you know, showing up at a live show, taking your chances, is it really worth it? Maybe answering 20% legitimate calls.
Yeah, I'd say 20% legitimate calls getting out there as opposed to nothing is quite a feat. Yeah.
You know, we thought we'd try tonight without a call screener, and so we're just experimenting a little bit. Our last show last month, every single question was good. We're getting probably a different percentage this time because we're just not screening, we're just taking. And it's an experiment. We may decide to go back to a call screener after this show. Thanks for the question. Would we like to show a little bit more of the film there, Don? Maybe let the viewers see a little bit more of the film. has some more footage of the film here. If you have any questions about the film that you could direct to Mr. X. This is an autopsy of an alien. We've got a hold of the film here through Mr. X, who has brought it in to show us footage tonight and take some questions. We've got an open line. If you'd like to call in right now, it's a perfect time. I don't see any calls coming through. The people in the film there, though, appear to be doctors. Mr. X, were you part of that autopsy team that came on?
I was observing the autopsy. I wasn't actually part of the autopsy team, but I was there during the autopsy, and yes, I was observing it from beginning to end.
3 minutes.
Okay. We've got a few more minutes for phone calls. If you'd like to ask Mr. X some questions, we've got a call coming on. Okay, caller, go ahead, please.
Hi, my name is Maurice. I'm calling from Kent. I have a few questions. I thoroughly believe in aliens, but I believe what you are doing, it doesn't seem legitimate. Me and my brother are both Marines, and for an autopsy of that nature, everybody in the room, you're saying there was radiation, everybody would have been wearing an RS-9 suit. They wouldn't have been putting organs in a Pyrex measuring cup.
Good questions. We fielded some of those questions last show, but Mr. X, could you address those valid questions there?
Actually, the autopsy was done at such a quick moment there on the military base. It was done it was kept secret from even a majority of the military personnel. The radiation levels were not even known until the autopsy was completed and the film was developed. So you are correct about the radiation suits, and the safety standards just were not followed at that time.
But I know from being on base in San Diego and other various areas that nothing like that could be taken off base.
What? It wasn't taken off base. It was. It was
you've taken the video. You've taken this video that had enough radiation for the video to be messed up. The people performing the autopsy would have definitely become sick.
Yes,
that suit
to the best of my knowledge, the people that did the autopsy did get sick from this.
And and I don't want it to seem like a negative call. There's so many holes there. That suit that the other gentleman was holding up, the flight suit that he was wearing, it seems a little big for 4'6" and 90 pounds.
We have to wrap it up right now.
Yeah, caller, thanks for your questions.
1 minute.
Okay, everybody, we're going to have to close the show here. Thank all the people who called in tonight. I appreciate your questions. We'd like to invite you to watch next month. We were going to go ahead with the haunted car feature. So please stand by and watch your screen. We'll announce it ahead of time. Thank you for watching tonight.
30 seconds.